Dana Whitfield is standing alone in her kitchen. The lights are off. On the counter, an old radio hisses with static. Then, a voice comes through. Flat, calm, and it sounds exactly like her own. It reads out a street address, then a time, then the same 3 words it always ends with: confirm and stand by. She's heard this before. She still doesn't know what it means. 6 weeks earlier, none of this had started yet. Dana had just moved into a new house, 1042 Corrigan Hollow Road, on the edge of Duluth. The people who lived there before left a few things behind in the attic. One of them was an old radio scanner. She plugged it in just to see if it still worked. It picked up a signal almost right away. The dial read 40.500 megahertz. A voice came through, flat and unhurried. It read out a street address, then a time. Then it said, confirm and stand by, and repeated the whole thing again. Dana laughed it off. Probably some old hobby station still running on autopilot, years after whoever built it stopped caring. But she recognized the address. It belonged to Roy Callender, a man who lived a few streets over on Bellwood Court. She wasn't the type to let something like that go. She checked facts for a living at the historical archive downtown. So she checked on him, just to be safe. That night, an ambulance had been called to his house. He'd collapsed in his own driveway. And the time on the call? It matched the radio, down to the minute. Doctors called it a medical emergency, nothing more. Dana told herself it was just a strange coincidence. She pushed the scanner into a corner and went to bed, hoping that would be the end of it. For a few hours it was. Then, past midnight, the radio turned itself back on. Same station, same calm voice. But this time, before it even finished the street name, Dana already had a bad feeling about where this was going. 1091 Corrigan Hollow Road, 1:17 a.m. 1091 Corrigan Hollow Road, confirm and stand by. Dana froze. That wasn't her house number. She didn't know anyone who lived there. But it was her street.